Sela Bellas, and welcome back to my channel. It's 6:15 a.m. on a Sunday morning. I am getting ready for church. Talia stayed over with my parents last night, so Trevino is gone to fetch her, and I have so much to tell you guys. The last 24 hours have been mind-blowing, and I'd like to share with you guys. First of all, if you follow me on Instagram, you would see that we opened a new business called Tiny Sprouts that offers mommy and me classes, and God has been so good. This business and everything that has happened has literally, you could see his hand move in this business. So it's something that we wanted to start last year, and we looked at going the franchise way of the two businesses that are established, and it was very expensive, but not what we wanted. So for example, my face looks like I got darker here. Is my foundation gonna match though? For example, you pay so much money just to be a part of the franchise, but you don't get the support, or you just get training and that's it. You don't get equipment, you don't get support, you're basically on your own. And there was a lot of red tape where you're not allowed to be in this area, you have to be in that area. And we knew the area we wanted to be in, but also the other big factor for us is that we really wanted to do a Christian-based class for the kids. After praying about it, we decided that it was best and more affordable if we open this business ourselves. So start from scratch with everything. And God has really held our hand through this whole thing. One of the days, Trevino was driving around in an area, and he was praying about the area that we should open the business in. And the Holy Spirit dropped in his spirit that Modderfontein is our area. And we were like, okay, cool. We just carried on doing our thing. And it just happened to be that the school that we signed our lease at is like on the same road or one road away from where that happened. So where Trevino was driving, and the Holy Spirit told him that, is one road away from where we actually are now. We met with the school. It's a Montessori school. It's also a private school. They do the Cambridge curriculum and another international curriculum, and it's basically a very prestigious school. There's a few in South Africa. So going in there, I was well aware that, and I had to meet the principal, or what do they call it? I don't know what they call it, but they don't call it principal, but she's the principal of the school. So me preparing my little presentation to go sit there.
BetterHelp is a paid partner on this video. Feeling overwhelmed, lacking motivation, and just needing someone to talk to. This is something many of us face as we head into winter and the middle of the year. Yes, the lack of sunshine can impact your mood and productivity. Today's paid partner, BetterHelp, to the rescue. BetterHelp connects you with a credentialed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice and tools to manage the situation you're facing. Visit betterhelp.com/Selina Naidoo to find a professional to help you. You're usually matched with a therapist within 48 hours, so you can get started quicker. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you, all from the comfort of your own home. Start fresh any day of the year with BetterHelp. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Selina Naidoo and get 10% off your first month of therapy.
Anyway, the lady that we spoke to in the business, in the industry, who helped me, has been, again, such a godsend. She was telling us that she showed me everything that goes on. She has been helping me whenever I have a question. She answers, and I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, like I always am. Being pregnant with running this business, or trying to get this business started up, with the freelance social media clients that I have, with Neon Pineapple, with influencing, has really been a lot, and I haven't been coping. I have been missing Neon Pineapple meetings. I have been missing deadlines, not deadlines, but missing like briefings for influencer campaigns. And I have explained to everyone what's going on, and for the most part the influencer managers that I have worked with in the past and the nice agencies understand completely, and they are accommodating me. But I also did let people know that I will be very selective with the brands that I work with now, because I don't have the time to be creating one post for 250, you know. So I'm going to be very selective with that, and everyone was on board with that. And then, as you guys know, as I said in my last, I think it was my last vlog, I'm taking a break from Who's Your Amma, the podcast. That made me sad because I had Aisha Baker lined up for the next episode, and we only shot 4 episodes when I came back, so for the year. So it was a bit, that one was a bit hard for me to let go of. But honestly, looking back, it was a very good decision. And I think the people in my life that work with me with the podcast were also very pleased with that decision, because everybody could see that I was just running and running and running and not taking a break. Which I think my problem is that I forget that I'm pregnant, and I think in my mind I'm like, I can do this, it's fine, I can do this, but my body cannot handle everything like it used to, because I'm pregnant and because I have a toddler. So taking a break was really beneficial for me from the podcast. So that is the update on that. Yesterday I was supposed to start vlogging because we ran, oh, the business is called Tiny Sprouts, if you haven't seen it on Instagram. We had a friends and family class yesterday in our house because the lease kicks in from the 1st of April. So we've already taken a few things to the school, because my storage situation right now is our guest room and Talia's room, and it's not ideal at all. So Trevino's back. We really need to sort that out. I'm gonna finish doing my makeup, and I will talk to you guys about the child, family and friends class as soon as I can. But Talia is here now, so I want to quickly finish my makeup. I'm just gonna put mascara on this side and setting spray, and then I'm done. And then I just need to do my hair while she's busy eating. Hello. So like I was saying, on Saturday we had a little test class with friends and family, and it really went so well. I was supposed to film setting up, but I didn't, so I'll just try and include some photos, but everything went well. And tomorrow we actually have, well, we've had the keys for the premises for a while now, but tomorrow we are officially moving in. We've dropped off some of the stuff today. They're busy cleaning the classroom, and we're going to take more things in tomorrow. My problem is that, you guys know that spare room that we have that's been used as storage. I have been bending and cleaning and picking things up and trying to sort things out, and I hurt my back. So I can only take a few steps without pain. Ugh, my camera. Like I was saying, I can only take a few steps without feeling any pain, and then there's like a very sharp pain in my back. So I am sitting in bed and doing everything as much as I can in bed. I'm printing and laminating some things for Tiny Sprouts in the room. I'm cutting things, I'm packing things. I'm doing as much as I can from the room, and also as much as I can to prepare for the curriculum, because the 2 teachers are going to be running the class when I'm away after I give birth. I also can't believe that I have employees. It's like my first time being an employer, and it's very funny to me, but it's just very grown and mature. I will take you guys along tomorrow when we're setting up the class, and it's very exciting. We also signed up our first client, and it just happened to be for the Christian class, which I'm beyond excited about. Heartburn. So we have that going on. And then on Saturday night, my friends surprised me, and I didn't vlog anything. I was supposed to start vlogging in the morning for the test class, but I just didn't end up doing it. And my friend surprised me in the evening. So Trevino, after the test class, like when we cleaned up and everyone was gone, I took out a pack of mutton from the fridge and I was like, I'll cook this for supper. Then he says, no, don't worry, I'm sorting out supper. I'm going to show you that I know how to use Uber Eats, because I keep teasing him that he doesn't know how to use Checker 60, he doesn't know how to use Uber Eats, because I'm always doing those things. So I'm like, okay, fine. And then I said, can we have Nando's? But then when it was time for us to leave to go to Nando's and go to my mom and drop something off, he kept delaying. He's like, just give it 20 more minutes, then we can go. Then he says, I'm going to take Talia and Ollie for a walk quickly. So he usually takes her in her pram, and he took her without, and I'm like, are you going to be fine? And he says, yeah. Anyway, he goes, and then like 5 or 10 minutes later, I hear a knock on the door. And I'm like, this guy has keys, why is he knocking? And he knocked again. And it turns out, when I opened, it was my friends. And they really spoiled me. It felt weird being on the receiving end of something like this. And I kept saying no, and then they're like, we came all this way, stop saying no. They brought a foot spa, they brought snacks, they massaged my feet, they gave me a facial. And I love, one of my friends were like, do you like being touched? I said, yeah. Then she's like, is it just weird because it's your friend? And I said, yeah, it is. But it was such a good time. We chilled, we popped some non-alcoholic bubbles, we had music in the background. It was just a very chilled night. Everyone came in their pajamas, so I changed into my pajamas. And they bought me that amazing gift there, which I will unbox for you guys when I'm packing my hospital bag, because there's pajamas and slippers in there that need to go into my hospital bag. But I really am so grateful to them, and I really needed this. And apparently Trevino told me that they reached out to him like 2 or 3 weeks ago to arrange this whole thing. So I'm very grateful to them. I really needed that de-stress and girls time, because
Surprise! Hello, Mama. What is going on? What's going on?
Welcome to Selina's mommy shower.
Yes, hush, baby.
you guys are
She
crazy.
wants to be home.
There's so much that has been happening behind the scenes, and I'm just grateful to them. And everything just worked out where he coordinated that he would be out of the house. When he came back, it was still a vibe though. He came back in like the last half an hour and everyone was just yapping and stuff. But he dropped Talia off with my parents, so she stayed the night. So that means I slept a full night. My bladder didn't even wake me up, which was amazing, because usually when I wake up to pee, my sleep breaks and I'm like, ugh, this sucks. Anyway, that's the update on Saturday. I'll also try and include some photos or like a video clip, but it was really sweet and really needed. I'm gonna go back to all this work now. I'm listening to podcasts in the background just to not be so focused on work and just to have like a little bit of a break, because I have been doing a lot. But it's exciting and I'm grateful, and God is so good, and I can't wait to show you guys the setup. I brought my camera, but I didn't check that there's no memory card in here. Anyway, I have a new business, like an actual brick and mortar business. We're still setting up, so there is an echo and there's still a few things that's not done. But this is Tiny Sprouts. I'm so excited. Here we have rollers that kids are gonna do, like just like some little fitness exercises. That still needs to be cleaned. And then our storage and our little mascot, again, still busy setting up. We have some affirmations on the wall. Our board, so every term there'll be 3 different themes. We're starting with fruits and vegetables. Our birthday chart, I'm going to set up a table there. Bean bags for the moms to sit on. This is for outdoor play. I still need to get some shelves to put here, and everything's going to look very good once it's done. But you guys get to see the work in progress while we're busy setting up. I forgot to charge my camera battery, so we're going to be vlogging on my phone. I look very ashy in the front camera, but I need to make sure that I'm in frame. I'm making my cousin's poiki recipe. It's the second time that I'm making it. and thank you. I still look ashy though. And the first time I made it, it came out really good. I think I just added salt without thinking that all the seasonings already have salt, so I'm not doing that this time. Can you please add the meat for me? And then I can show you guys. Can't share the recipe because it's not mine to share, but it's so delicious and it's perfect for this rainy, gloomy weather we've been having. I thought it would be important to add that this potjie is being made on the stove in a regular cast iron pot because I don't have a potjie pot, but it still tastes good.
I also wanted to show you guys. I finally framed the flowers that I dried from Talia's first birthday. I'm not entirely happy with the placement. I don't like these flowers and I wish this petal was straight, but it's fine. I think I am gonna find someone that can put this in resin though, the flowers, so that it lasts forever. According to my research, if it's in resin, it lasts longer than it does if it's in a frame. This frame is from Shein, by the way. I bought it last year sometime. 48 hours, so you can get started quicker. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist.